Caitlin Clark and the entire Indiana Fever have just made the most shocking move in women's basketball history. They're heading to Europe. Fans across Greece and France are already chanting her name, wearing her merch, and calling her the face of women's sports. But back home, chaos, panic, fear, because this could be the end of the WNBA as we know it. What pushed Caitlin Clark, the league's biggest star, to walk away from the very organization she helped save? After months of fouls, drama, and disrespect, Caitlin Clark has finally had enough. For months, she's been the punching bag of the WNBA, the player everyone targets, the one refs refuse to protect, the one commentators turn cold on the second she hits a logo, 3. And yet, she's the only reason millions of new fans tuned in. She sold out arenas, broke records, and made people care about women's basketball again. But instead of celebrating her, the league treated her like an outsider. Every game felt like a battle, not just against opponents, but against the system itself. Then came the moment that changed everything. She looked straight into the camera and said 7 words that broke the internet. "I just want to play basketball, not politics." That one line set the internet on fire, because it wasn't just a quote, it was a message. She wasn't angry, she wasn't bitter, she was done. Done being controlled, done being disrespected, done being treated like a problem for bringing too much attention to the league. Reports start circulating that Caitlin Clark isn't just stepping away, she's leaving, and she's taking the entire Indiana Fever with her, but not to retire, and not for a vacation. They're reportedly heading to Europe, for a movement. The news spreads like wildfire. Social media explodes. ESPN stays quiet. But fans, they're screaming. Caitlin's leaving? The Fever are done with the WNBA? And here's the kicker. Sources say Caitlin has been training with Major League Baseball coaches for weeks. A new crossover partnership is forming. Baseball meets basketball. America meets Europe. And at the center of it all, Caitlin Clark. When she lands in Europe, the footage is unbelievable. Streets packed, fans in Greece and France waving Caitlin Clark flags, kids painting her initials, CC, on their faces, entire arenas filled with people chanting her name. She's not just an athlete anymore. She's a movement, a symbol of change. Clips go viral instantly. Fans in Paris, Athens, and Madrid wearing her jersey. People holding up signs that say, "We love you, Caitlin." The hashtag #CCRevolution starts trending worldwide. Meanwhile, back home, WNBA executives are in meltdown mode. Sponsors are calling non-stop. Networks are panicking. Because without Caitlin Clark, there are no record crowds, no viral highlights, no national buzz. The league's golden ticket has just walked out the door, and they have no idea how to stop her. And if that wasn't bad enough, the league's biggest moment of the year, the finals, turns into a PR disaster. Commissioner Kathy Engelbert walks on stage to hand A'ja Wilson the trophy, but instead of cheers, the arena erupts in boos. They were furious at the system, furious at how the league treated Caitlin, furious that ESPN tried to blur the crowd reaction like no one would notice. But the internet noticed. Millions of people saw it, and they were not happy. Then, Fever head coach Stephanie White breaks her silence, and her words hit harder than anything the WNBA expected.
And the disrespect right now for our team has been pretty unbelievable. So it's disappointing, that it doesn't go both ways, or it hasn't gone both ways. But we also can't allow that to consume us, right?
She says, the WNBA forgot who built this league, the players and the fans. That quote detonates online. Fans flood the comments. You didn't deserve her. You killed your own superstar. This league pushed her away. Within hours, hashtags like "You pushed her away" and "CC Nation" are trending everywhere. The WNBA's response? A short, robotic statement. "We thank the Indiana Fever for their contribution to the league." That's it. No emotion, no accountability, just words on paper. And that silence spoke volumes, because deep down, everyone knew what had just happened. The league that needed Caitlin Clark had lost her. Meanwhile, Caitlyn's dominance in Europe only grows. She's spotted courtside at Eurobasket games. European fans chant CC, CC every time her face flashes on the screen. Baseball teams invite her to throw ceremonial pitches. Kids across the continent wear her number. And the media can't get enough. Newspapers in Paris, Athens, and Madrid plaster her photo across their front pages. What started as a rebellion has turned into a revolution. Even MLB stars are calling her the face of sports. And honestly, they might be right. Caitlin Clark didn't just leave basketball, she expanded it. She broke out of the WNBA's walls and took the sport global. She turned hate into history, disrespect into domination, and every moment of silence she endured, she turned into a roar heard around the world. Now she's on magazine covers. She's the headline in every major sports outlet. ESPN can try to downplay her story, but fans don't need the network anymore. They've got Caitlin Clark Nation. Back in the States, WNBA attendance is already dipping. Ratings have taken a hit. And even longtime fans are saying they're done with the league. Because when you push away the player who saved your brand, don't be surprised when the fans follow her. Caitlin's story isn't about leaving, it's about evolving. She's proving that greatness doesn't wait for permission. When doors close, she builds her own arena. When leagues turn their backs, she builds her own stage. And that's exactly what the WNBA failed to understand. They thought they could control her, but Caitlin Clark doesn't play by anyone's rules. She writes them. And as the world watches her rise, one question remains. Is this the end of the WNBA or the beginning of something legendary? If you stand with Caitlin Clark, drop CC Nation in the comments below. Smash that like button if you're proud of what she's building, and make sure you subscribe because Caitlin's story is far from over. In fact, it's just beginning.